shodo-x!
Hey guys, welcome to the 5th episode of the Soto Pop Podcast. I'm your host, Frozen Stratos. Here with me today we have...
さあ、実験始めようか。
It's Malunis, if you couldn't tell. If that wasn't already obvious. Also, we lost to Josh this week again. I hope he's doing well. Don't know what's going on over there, but I just said it. Hope he's doing well. Yeah, go. If you're on Twitter, go over there and send him some love at Living Ranger Key. But yeah, we've got quite a bit of news to cover, as well as Malunis and I. We both got Soda Ride 6 recently, so that's going to be our show topic at the end of the news. So, without further ado, let's just jump right into this stuff. Now, first up is some Ultraman stuff. Malunis and I aren't really following shodo-Ultraman at all. It looks like there's something that comes with a ship and like tons of like building pieces, which is cool. I absolutely love that, you know, at least in some vein, be it shodo, soto, or yudo, that they're even considering like not necessarily like play sets, but like set dressing. I think that's neat.
Can I just ask real quick?
Yeah.
Is this on Bandai's Candy Toy blog? Because I have no idea what this is.
Yeah. It's on the blog. Let me send you the link. That would be helpful, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, there's not really much to discuss here, because I'm pretty sure this set's... I don't know if it's been out... Oh, it'll release on April 8th. This is Supermotion Ultraman 3.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still so very confused about the nomenclature of, like, Shodo Ultraman. Is it Chodo? Is it this, you know, situation? Oh, this is premium... Oh, you can make reservations on Premium Bandai. I don't know if it's Premium Bandai. They usually do that. Like, both have it on Premium Bandai and at retail.
Yeah, I don't think I mentioned this before, but when Ride Plus was revealed, I briefly had this thought of, wait, why are they linking the Premium Bandai? Can I actually get this set? What's going on?
Yeah, I don't know why they do it, and it makes things way more confusing, but if you're on Ami or HLJ...
I was about to say, I think I know why they do it, because I remember when I was, covering Gaim, they would also post, like, retail stuff on there.
Oh.
So it's just like, this is just, like, an alternate way to buy it. Kind of like Hasbro Pulse, I guess.
That's fair. That's a good point. But yeah, now there's something pretty big that went on just now. We are recording this. What are we? Saturday. The usual time this goes up. We're getting. I mean, Cross-ZEvol. We knew that was coming. That was like we said 2 episodes ago. Like, oh yeah, this is definitely going to be a boring few weeks, because we already kind of predict and know what's going to happen. And they even surprised me on Cross-ZEvol, because he's going to be coming with like the strut extension part and also the Pandora box, but like opened up version.
So we're just skipping right past the ride watches, but that's fair.
Well, I mean...
I, for a second, I thought you said, it's been a big week, there's a big reveal, ride watch set.
Yes. That is exactly what it is.
Maximum Gamer ride watch.
Uh-huh. Weirdly, no Genom for the... No, I'm thinking of something else. But there is also no Genom here.
Yeah.
I was thinking
I guess he's just not getting any more ride watches, because there were things that were missing from the poll that have come out now.
Yeah.
That's sad.
But yeah. I'm not sad.
That's fair. But yeah,
so
Cross-ZEvol. That's
cross.
yeah. I
Yeah,
not much
nice.
to say about the figure because it is exactly what you'd expect, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I mean,
I'm actually surprised that the Pandora box didn't come with what are you, Rabbit Dragon?
Oh,
And then the sword came with Cross-ZEvol, because I feel like that would make more sense. I don't know about you.
I mean, oh, you mean like just swap the existing accessories around?
Yeah.
Did they ever make like the white panel?
Yes, that was in the premium Bandai set.
Okay, that makes sense. I was about to say, I wonder if we can predict what will come with the other rider.
You know what? I think it's just gonna come with another drill crusher.
Oh,
and
that's right. He does use weapons.
Yeah, and the pirate Resha weapon.
Completely makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
And is this Pandora box is you said it's just like an open version?
I feel like it's an open version because like it has the slots for bottles, so it's like the flipped version.
Oh, okay.
With no bottles in it.
So the stickers are at least new.
The stickers are new. Yeah.
Okay. I was looking at it thinking that seems new, and then when I scrolled down, I saw the extension part, and for a second I thought, oh, this is just something for the existing panels apparently, but that didn't make sense.
Oh no. No, it's just a whole new thing. Fun fact, the included Pandora box presumably is the same one that we got at retail. Well, I guess this is at retail. But that one is technically not in scale with the other panels that came before it in its own line.
Oh yeah.
I only know that
because
I made my own Pandora box, so you can get that on Shapeways. I dimensioned it and went through some weird dimensioning issues because they had some weird looking, I guess, scaling issues or whatever. So I had to rescale the whole thing, but it's available on Shapeways. If you'd like one of those, you can go ahead and get it.
Definitely glad to see more people doing like Toku related 3D printing because Transformers really has it is an embarrassment of riches.
Absolutely. Like there was I mean, this is slightly off topic, but there was like this one, I think it was a Galvatron that came out, and people were upset that the gun was on the wrong side, so some dude just sort of like shaped ways in like an L connector and like made it so that there was a hole in his arm now, like on the other side of his arm, so he could use the arm articulation. It's for the most mundane stuff, but it really helps.
Mundane stuff, and then also I was talking to someone about this recently. This only makes sense to people who know Transformers, but the Night Beat that came out in Generations, there are like 2 or 3 chess pieces that have been made for that figure. Whether you want it to look like the 80s toy or the design from the comic, etc.
Wow.
So that's just an example of how much of a presence Transformers has on Shapeways.
So yeah, any of you 3D modelers and or designers, let's get on that. I've started the Pandora box. Y'all just got to step up your game. Come on, guys.
I have seen that there are some Power Rangers weapons for the old Legacy figures, so
there are, yeah.
So there's room for that.
So we've sort of been dancing around the elephant in the room,
which is this extension piece.
Yes, the extension piece. Oh my god, what a revolution! Like this changes the entire landscape of Soto itself.
They can fly now.
They can fly now. They are elevated millimeters off of the ground.
We have the technology.
We have just some extra plastic.
Now you gotta buy 20 copies of this one figure.
I swear to God. That sounds like something I would do, but I'm definitely not doing that just for this. You know what? Shoot.
3D print
just
your
make
own.
a shapeways thing. But yeah, hey, Katayo Kitanayo, something, Ore Sanjo, it's Soto Deno.
Several months earlier than I expected.
Yeah, and it's going to be called Starting Station.
Oh, that's like the blog section.
Oh, okay. Because like I know Double, which I recently obtained. Double was called like. Oh no! Theirs was called Detective Agency in the blog.
Yeah, and Zeo is cleverly called Zeo Candy Toy Watcher.
Yeah.
I'm proud of them for that English word pun.
Yeah, they really do that well. But yeah, we're just getting Soto Deno stuff, and I'm gonna just start off by saying these look beautiful. If you're looking at the images, and again, all the links to this stuff will be in the description down below, especially to the Candy Toy blog, and also Malunis' posts whenever he gets to them. I'll put them in the thing. So,
yep.
Deno looks great. I mean, like, this comes with just about everything you need. Mm-hmm. Honestly, even like
and then some.
The base, and then some. Yeah. I'm wondering if, because like it said at the end of the blog post that like, oh hey, expect more to happen.
Oh yeah, they said there's a secret to this line.
Yeah, and I'm hoping...
Which probably isn't going to be... I'm going to call it right now, it's probably just going to be Deno platform.
Yeah, honestly.
Because like
I don't see any other...
The secret to the double set was that he could split in half for the rider kick.
Yeah. I'm worried. I'm very worried that this is going to be a situation wherein
right. Multiple bodies, I just realized.
Multiple bodies. This has been a problem for me, for you, for everyone who wants to collect these correctly, not how they intend, but correctly. I'm not okay with just having tons of armor parts lying around. I need full bodies. And I think they call these out specifically, like 1, Kamen Rider Deno action body set, 2, sword form cross armor set, and then the rest of them are not numbered. Interesting.
Oh yeah. Also, I never noticed this on any of the previous images, but you can definitely tell that these are prototypes just from looking at the hands.
Yeah, I wanted to mention that.
They are definitely painted here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're even like this kind of gives us a glimpse into the production side of things too, because it seems like they've also worked out a lot of the stickers already too. Like maybe the stickers get finished up before the the actual base model, which makes sense, I guess, if you have like the surfaces in which you need the stickers, those already done, then you can start development on the sticker side of things. I did want to mention that there are, like, in that vein, on the bicep there are stickers that I'm very terrified of, because usually those wraparound stickers don't collide with much, but like it's right on that joint, and it is absolutely going to collide with the forearm.
I think one of them is actually peeling already.
Yeah, most times in these pictures they are, and they don't fix them. One time there were just some hairs coming out of it.
Oh.
Too, like, I don't know, man. I'm I'm cautiously optimistic for these. I'm buying them because, like, why wouldn't I?
It's a solid.
But after, yeah. Oh, gross! Hold on. Look at that second Den-O picture or sword form picture. Look at the arm holding the sword, or the bicep holding the sword. Tell me that doesn't frighten you.
That's one that I'm just gonna paint.
Yeah, I hate that. Oh my god. So if you're not looking at the pictures, I will describe this to you. You know how they make those cuts into the stickers so that you can, like, sort of fold it in on a sloped area? Did that make sense to you?
Yeah, it's a very unsightly sticker.
Yeah, it's not good, and that's definitely gonna peel. And I mean, I've messed with some of the stickers in Shodo-Geo, and I will admit they are getting better, but they're still not great. They still, peel. They still lift. So I'm not 100% there for this. But conversely, I don't know if we've gotten confirmation of this yet or not. But, like, if there's this many stickers, it's got to be retail, right? It's got to be.
I think they said it was retail.
Okay. I don't remember when or if it was on this one that they said it, but
it would. I feel like it would only be premium Bandai if the double set did poorly. That's
true. Yeah, good point. And I do have the double set, and I have some things I want to talk about that if during our podcast topic portion I could just say a little bit about those too.
I mean, we did just speed through all this entire blog in like a couple minutes.
That's true, but like, what else are we gonna talk about? It's like images. I mean, it's kind of like exactly what we thought was gonna happen, or at least what I thought was gonna happen.
I think what I said this off mic, but or off recording, but I was joking about how there's going to be a week where instead of seeing a new Shodo reveal, it's just going to be the ride watches. And we got that along with Cross-ZEvol and then this all at once. So it's like the positive of that version of that scenario.
Yeah, this is the best possible outcome. I will say, you know how, like, I guess, like, in Shodo-Geo, how they have those, like, leg panels.
Mm-hmm.
They have these on Den-O, and I was like, okay, that mechanic's, like, perfect for Den-O. But they slightly improved it here by giving you this little tab that you could easily lift up.
I just realized what that's doing. That's cool. That's clever.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I like it. And there is a thing I'm worried about here, just looking at the images and knowing what I know about Shodo-Double. And this kind of, like, bleeds into kind of what I wanted to discuss, but, like, I don't know that those arms are really going to, like, I don't know that the elbows are going to get to a full 90 degrees, and I don't know if those arms are going to be able to, like, cross over to the other, like, cross over that large chest, just because it doesn't seem like these pre-production images make it seem like they don't have, like, divots for their arms to, like, lay flat against the body and, like, cross over the chest too well.
You mean to do a crossed armed pose?
Well, not quite a crossed arm pose, but, like, there's like significant like divots in like build in Geo, and I guess in Xaid, in the arms where it can go past 90, and the chest, like, is out of the way enough for you to, like, be able to get the arms at least, or the hands at least close to each other. Double fails at that miserably, and I think these might have that issue. I'm not 100% sure yet. These are just pre-production images. Even the chest, I'm looking at axe form right now. It looks so rough, like it's not coming out of a mold. It's just been sculpted.
I have no idea.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Also, I'm like looking for it. Oh, yeah, there it is. They do have the 2 separate versions of the belt parts, like the side belt parts with the empty and the full.
Right.
So that was something that I was hoping for that I definitely got, and I'm pretty happy about. And then also the pass.
Yeah, you get
nice.
A left-handed version and a right-handed version.
Yeah.
Because screw it, you got the budget. And
yeah.
They got several alternate hands actually.
Yeah.
Deno's just got a thumbs up for the start of his pose.
And also Rod form has like the holdy hands that kind of I think they came from Double. The I think heat metal half. He had the open hands that allowed for the long weapons, which in retrospect probably should have been included with Was It? You know?
But then also you can have like with axe form here, it makes it look like he's holding it a little bit more naturally.
That's true.
Sort of.
Yeah, I guess there are ups and downs to this. I don't know. I just thought, like, again, I guess we'll get into this later, but I always saw Waz's like weapon is longer than what we actually got at retail.
Yeah, I was thinking
maybe it's just my eyes playing tricks on me, but yeah. I don't know. These are neat. I'm so happy they're here. And I can't wait to see what this surprise is.
I am very convinced it's just going to be, we also included platform.
Yeah, me too, but I kind of want them to do more. I just like, maybe we should have looked at like, double stuff to see if there was anything we can glean from that release to this one.
The kind of marketing talk they did.
Yeah, and their like sort of schedule, how they like released the retail set, like how they talked about the retail set and when they talked about the premium set. But whatever, we didn't. So and the next blog post will indeed come out next week. I always gotta like check that because like I think about a year or so ago, Josh and I were talking about like, oh man, totally can't wait for Soto next week. And then once we finally got to it, there was like no release. We were waiting for hours, and then we looked at the previous week's post, and they were like, "Oh hey, we're taking a week off," and we were like, "Ah, well, we got played. We played ourselves, really." But yeah, always check that. Make sure you know. So next week for sure, we're going to be getting a post, and also, it says here reservations for Deno are from Monday, so March 18th. The advanced reservation will also be started on the net, etc. If you want to be sure to purchase it, it is also recommended to make a reservation on the net. What this says.
Or internet.
Yes. Oh, also, I did want to mention Google calls Cross-ZEvol Galactic Invincible Muscle Bastard. I almost said mustard bastard.
I thought you did.
Yeah. Can we get that? Can we get a yellow Cross-ZEvol mustard bastard?
That would just be Grease.
That's fair. Good point. I guess we already have one. So yeah, that's it for the news. What time are we at? How good are we? Oh, 26 minutes.
I was about to say 5 minutes.
5 minutes in. Yeah, so let's for our show topic, let's talk about Shodo Ride 6. We both got it, and I kind of wanted to touch on shodo-double whenever we get the chance. But
I would I don't think I'm getting it anytime soon, so you might as well share now.
Oh, okay. Do you want me to just go first, and then we can dive into the shared topic?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I am of two minds with this set. There are some major positives, especially for something at retail. It gives you so much in one box, and also Double's design lends itself really well to not needing so many stickers. So I think that's a big plus. They give you parts for a belt that can split in half and a belt that's just one piece. They give you a together antenna portion and a split antenna portion, and not only that, each half comes with its own set. So basically, if you lose or misplace, this needs to end.
What happened?
Oh no, were you not hearing the notifications from my phone?
No, I just figured you were dropping double.
Oh no. Yeah, notifications are happening. I turned the sounds off on my phone, so we're good.
Mm-hmm.
You get pretty much like they give you an extra set of antenna. Extra of both. So you get like 2 solid ones and 2 split in half ones. And they're made of that rubbery plastic, and it's very effective. It's also on the little cape piece of Double.
Nice.
All the accessories that came with Fang Joker, they're fantastic. Like it's a lot of fun to play around with all the spikes and stuff. Who else we got here? We got Joker, which where did he go? I'm looking for him.
He disappeared into the shadows.
Yeah, guess so. Well, either way, I mean, and again, like, he's another one that, like, not much paint is required or not much, like, surface detail is required, so he really, really works for Shodo because, you know, they do stickers and he requires much less stickers. I haven't stickered them up yet, which may, you know, will definitely change my experience, but so far those are great. Those are the positives. However, there are negatives, and I cited them on the streets this week. I was just outside your door yelling into the ether about the set, but also I was on RR the streets, and then I spoke about it just now recently. I spoke about it earlier. It's the fact that the elbows don't make it quite to 90 because they don't have those specific bicep and forearm cuts that Build, X8, and Geo do. So that combined with not enough clearance for like anything near the chest. Like they have a divot in the sides of the chest so that you could lay the arms flat against the body. That's fine. But there's not enough clearance to go across the chest. So if you wanted to cross his hands across his belt as if he were transforming or like switching modes, that's just not possible. There's not enough range of motion to make that happen. Which I'm kind of sad about because, you know, it's Double. That's kind of part of his thing.
Okay, yeah, I understand what you were saying now.
Okay, yeah. I figured if I threw enough words against the wall, one of them would would stick and start to make sense about what I'm trying to say. But yeah, outside of that, like, it's weird. I still can't tell which one I find more fun to play with, the Shodo version or the Soto version. And I feel like they're both going for very different things. Because Soto, I think it's all about the play pattern experience, wherein you have to swap things in and out in order to make to make your fun. Whereas Shodo, it's just straight action figure. That's your lot.
Yeah, that I actually do have a good comparison for that. I have Figuarts Gaim, and I also have like the regular arms change action figure of Gaim. My thought process is Figuarts is what I pose with the other writers from other series, and the form change one is for the form change line.
That's fair. And I did like I had this like realization that in this scale, Shoto is the Figuart to Soto, Yudo being the mainline retail stuff.
The gimmick line.
That covers everything. Yeah, the gimmick line. And in that sense, it works. But the thing is, in your base set, you're not going to be given Heat Metal or Luna Trigger. You're not given the stuff that really makes this set worth it, because all you're given is Fang Joker and Joker. Joker is on its own. You can swap between, but it doesn't work with what the show does. Same with Fang Joker. He doesn't swap between. There's nothing else you can do with it. Like, it's just, and you have like 4 different Joker halves. So it's not too diverse of an ecosystem yet. You need the premium Bandai stuff.
So now you brought that up, I was going to ask, is there that much of a difference between the Cyclone Joker and the Joker? Because like the thing that I kind of realized about this set when I was writing up the product listings for that month was, wow, this wave just has 3 versions of Joker, like just 3 duplicates technically.
Yeah, and I feel like that was... Oh, I found him. There he is. He was just under the box. It largely is... Yeah, just a bunch of duplicates. Which in itself is not bad because they represent, different parts of the show, and it's neat to have them. Yeah,
it was more like a jokey observation, like, wow, there's actually just 3 duplicates instead of making it by 2.
Yeah. But like in terms of something playable, it's not. They don't all. You need the other parts. Like this definitely feels incomplete. If you get the set, it's nice, but in order to fully appreciate it, you need everything else with it.
Yeah. Also, if you buy the box set, it comes with a card that just says, "Buy the premium Bandai."
Yeah.
Buy the premium Bandai set, idiot.
I mean, playing with the figures, it's basically telling me, "Hey, buy the premium set, idiot," and I'm yelling at it like I already did. Why isn't it here? So, it's a mixed bag. They're very good figures. They're very good. They show a lot of potential. I wish that the main 3 were in the first set, and then premium would have been, your ancillary or your extra stuff. Yeah. But
I suspect,
conversely,
I was going to say, I suspect that the reason they didn't do that is because maybe this is supposed to be the best of, like, here's the fan favorites. But yeah,
I guess. But also part of me is thinking like.
I was going to say, from a play pattern standpoint, though, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, and like, that might be the ploy. Like, hey, we're going to give you this taste of what you could have. This is just like a glorified promotion for the premium Bandai set. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it definitely feels like a good cross section of a lot of stuff that I would want from this series. I want more of it. it's not enough.
Which I guess in a way it's kind of convenient the way they laid it out because, like I said, Shodo just gives you double. So this is the version of double that splits in half for the rider kick. But then it also gives you Fang Joker and Joker, which don't have Shodo figures. Or does Joker have one?
He does have one.
Okay, so Fang Joker. Yeah. Fang Joker's the exclusive.
Mm-hmm. And it's nice.
So it's
again,
at least it's at least giving it that, I guess.
Yeah. There's also a thing about the necks. Like they give you 3 different neck pieces, 2 of which are like the halves split. You know what I mean? Like and you can even put the figure together using the split halves, and you'd have a fine figure. They could have just left it at that, but then they gave you a merged neck piece, as well as, you know, the merged belt. The merged neck piece, however, while it's all like, I thought the only detractor would be that it's all molded in one color and it doesn't fit with the other half of the figure. But there's also this huge gap inside it, and it's so unsightly. The gap that's taken out of it, when you look at it dead on, there's enough of a chunk where it doesn't look like the neck is sitting quite right, sitting quite flush. So it really sort of messes with you. I feel like that's a pretty big failure on the part of this set. I don't know why, for the life of me, they couldn't have just given us something to fill that in. I don't like it.
This is again,
I guess I should treat... Huh?
This is again where 3D printing fandom should, step in.
Oh, I know, but like, who's about to buy just some plastic flakes? You know? Like, that's all that needs to fill this in with. But I guess you're right.
You could probably...
It's so unsightly, though.
I was going to say, like, isn't there like something like resin that could technically fill it in?
You could use Bondic.
Yeah.
Is what I'm thinking. But then it wouldn't, it doesn't have the color, so...
But the issue here is that you would have to do custom work.
Yeah. It's... I mean, I appreciate... Like, I guess I should treat the articulated neck as the bonus instead of treating the split neck parts as the bonus. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, the articulation should be the extra, but I don't know. It's a mixed bag. And if you get like the set itself or the box, because it doesn't have a set, I don't think. It comes with an extra double. That's the only extra that it comes with. So, yeah. Those are my thoughts.
Well, it could have been worse.
Could have been worse, but definitely could have been just a little better. Just a little bit.
I could see if this was like a whole toy line. If Soto Kamen Rider Double was just a whole toy line, I could see them making improvements.
Mm-hmm.
This is just like having the flaws of like the first wave versus the Dai Soto set.
That's true. Also, that's another thing I wanted to note on between like the similarities between the main gimmick line and Shodo or Soto, and then Shodo and Figuarts. Figuarts releases tons of different versions of the same one and keeps updating the body, just like Shodo. Because like we have Shodo-x, we have Shodo Versus, we have this even new third one that's coming out.
Yeah.
Whereas
when you
Shodo or Soto just does it.
Yeah.
Like once and you're good, and maybe a premium set.
Yeah, I think one time when you described that Shodo-x was just, they can sit on bikes now, it immediately made me think of when Figuarts would just like, apparently they just kind of re-released all the Showa riders but paired them with motorcycles.
Yeah.
And apparently there were mold differences between those. I don't know. It's
really
weird.
I know, because like I remember watching some of Evangelist's reviews on those and him citing that like there is like a spreadsheet, because apparently we all speak in spreadsheet, of the different versions of Kamen Rider Ichigo that have been released in SH Figuarts, and like his different appearances and different costume differences, like the slight changes. That's just one microcosm of an issue. But yeah, I don't know. That's a tangent topic, but that is something I do want to explore, sort of the similarities and differences. But our main topic, the topic of this podcast, Soto Red 6. What are your thoughts?
It's a wave.
Good. Oh,
Stay
good.
juicy.
Oh, keep it juicy.
So, the way that I described this was, it closes a chapter, but then starts a couple new ones, or something to that effect.
Yeah, you know, I'll be honest, I didn't read through your review.
That's fine.
I saw the link, and I was like, yeah. Well, we're promoting his review, so go ahead and check that out on his... Is that a blog spot, or is it like...
It's like a wiki.
It's a little wiki. It'll be linked in the description down below.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, do you want to go... Do you want to go in, like, numbered order?
Yeah, sure. That's a good idea. The way to structure it. Who's first?
Was.
I don't know why Quiz Armor is number 2. What's that doing there? Anyway, Woz is... I feel like my only issue with it is that the staff seems a little small.
Yeah. You know what? Keep talking. I'm actually going to pull up the website just to see how big the prop is.
Sure. Woz is fine. He leaves these sort of gaps in his, like, in the base body that, like, isn't covered up by the 2 armors that he comes with. I wonder if, like, you know, Shinobi and Kakai are going to rectify that, but as it stands, like, the armors don't fully, like, there's a significant gap going around, like, the side of his chest and, like, upper abdomen area and, like, all the way to the back, and it just doesn't look good.
Let me pull him down and see. Oh, yeah, I immediately see what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if that's, like, a design thing or it just, like, it's meant to facilitate the other armors.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do you see this gap in, like, the main suit?
Nope. Oh, the main suit.
Yeah.
I can pull that up too. Let's see. The weapon, I think might be longer in the show. Like,
I figured. Like, it didn't feel this short when I was watching it. But yeah, is there that big divot?
Let me pull this up. Nope.
No? Okay. Well.
Yeah, like the, have you got the figure in front of you?
I do.
The black stripes on the side, those go all the way up to the torso armor in the physical suit.
Okay, so therein lies an issue where the main body sort of gets sacrificed to the armors. Like, this is something we avoided with just the standard release of Geo and Gates, but something we can't avoid here because its base body is the armor body, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I guess they're planning ahead.
Yeah, it just sort of looks unsightly.
I'm taking a look now.
Oh yeah, I don't see it at all.
Well, I'm taking a look at, like, Ride 7, and yeah, that gap is still there in all of his forms, so that must be something for his later form.
Oh, for
Ginga,
yeah. Oh, that's another thing that I kind of wanted to mention. We'll talk about it at the end then. Because I have thoughts on Soto plus 2.
Who?
Ride plus 2. Huh?
I was saying, ooh.
Ooh. Yeah. So yeah. But even though, we have a few gripes there, I still like the figure. It's definitely fun to play with. I like having Waz.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess first of all, I'm very pleased with how the plastic turned out, because if there's anything that could have gone really wrong is if they used gray plastic instead of silver.
Yeah.
And, it uses a lot of stickers. That's a thing that I know you had a problem with last time we talked about this wave.
Yep.
But
very upset.
But I am glad that the stickers do cover all those green lines, because otherwise I would be going mad trying to paint this. Because I actually do have like a fluorescent green Gundam marker, which actually looks good.
Oh, wow.
And I also just, for context between us, I just posted Ginga in the chat.
Oh. I don't know.
It kind of looks like it is supposed to like cover up those areas.
Kinda.
It's kind of hard to tell because we're looking at official artwork rather than a physical suit.
That's fair. Okay, yeah, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Honestly,
yeah. I mean, the thing that made me just immediately jump on that theory is when they showed off Forze armor, and then they said, "Hey, did you notice that Zeo has this little gap in the back of his thigh?"
That's true. Yeah.
And I think I had the figures by then, so when I saw that, I just like pulled the figure from the shelf, looked at it, huh?
Wait a second. Hold on a minute. What? I smell something fishy. I'm about to test a theory. Go ahead and talk about something.
So he does use a decent amount of stickers to get the colors, but I'm fine with the sticker choices because they are not as intrusive as some of the ones on Zeo and Gates. I mean, apart from the Shin armor, which was the one I had the most problem with, just because hypothetically, if you wanted to remove the Shin armor, you would have that same problem as like the thigh armor on the armored buddies, where like the stickers would be kind of bumping up.
Oh yeah.
But that's if you want to do some sort of weird custom form with woes. Anyway, what were you doing?
Okay. What I'm doing is, you know how you just said that there were those divots in Geo?
Like on
there
the back.
Are also those divots in the leg for Waz. So I'm wondering if the gap in his chest is there so that he too could use the armors. And I'm like trying to get the Forze armor off of Geo and trying to slap it onto Waz.
Actually,
we're going to problem solve and figure this out.
That actually makes sense, because one of the first things I did when I got this set was I put the quiz armor on Zeo. And
Did it work?
Yeah, it was like a perfect fit.
Oh, interesting. Oh, right. He has shoulder armor. Sorry, this is not good content.
So another thing that's kind of different about woes, and I was thinking up until getting...
Oh my god! It works! It works perfectly!
Ecosystem!
Those divots are there. Yeah, oh my god! It's made to work with Geo's stuff. Oh my god. Wait. I want to put Gates' armor on this. I'm sorry. I'm just playing with toys here.
That's fine.
Because, like, if he works with Gates' armor, right? Gates is technically a future rider. So that's technically a form he could have.
Oh, yeah. That would be an easy throwaway form. Yeah.
Yeah. Now I need to buy some extra stuff.
So, one thing that's a little bit different about WoW is that up until I got the figure, I was convinced that these were just completely different shoulders. It was the shoulder panel armor.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for some reason, I just assumed that, oh, this is a new character with a different kind of form change. Obviously, these are new shoulders. But no, it's just the figure comes with those kind of hinged shoulder armor.
Yeah,
as opposed to
sort of basic.
Well, I was going to say, as opposed to including the hinge armor, like with the armor set. It's kind of weird.
Oh, you mean like how Forze's like shoulder armor is on the chest armor?
Well, what I mean is, you would normally get the shoulder armor with like the armor set, the cross armor set.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see what you're saying.
This also means that, well, this is kind of a nitpick, but you can't buy a duplicate quiz armor to like use for Zeo without having duplicate of the WoW's armor, the shoulder bits.
Yeah. Oh shoot. So then you need. Oh man.
Well, that's not even a nitpick, because that's just like, if you want to do customs, this is a problem.
Yeah, that should be none of their concern.
Yeah.
Because that's way out of the,
Technically, it shouldn't be their concern that we want to display everything.
That's fair. I mean, it isn't. They already washed their hands of us. Because like I haven't opened my quiz yet because I don't have an extra body. How is quiz compared to just regular Waz?
I mean, it's about the same as like any of his future ring forms, where it's just a very similar chest armor.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they work, and I kind of figured that the little quiz, the true or false symbols. First of all, I didn't even think that they would be included, but I figured it made sense for them to just like be this panel on a hinge, but instead they just kind of include completely original panels.
Mm-hmm. And like they're not even like, they don't even look like they'd be on a hinge. They look like they protrude all the way out, you know?
Yeah, they're kind of protruding from the center as well.
Yeah.
And hey, they look good. They work.
Yeah, they seem to. So yeah, that's Waz. What I did want to talk about for a little bit was the... Oh wait, no. Chronologically, that doesn't even come yet. We have...
Double armor.
Yeah, I'm glad it comes with an extra hand set. They are, if you look at them, the pointy hands are slightly different than the pointy hands provided in the Soto Forze set.
And O's.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a little bit more relaxed. And I find it interesting when this and the wizard armor hands, or rather the hands that come with the body for wizard armor, they specifically point out these hands are for doing this character's pose.
Yeah. That's really nice of them.
It's very specific, but you can probably find some use for them.
Yeah.
Like, I think
I appreciate it.
Like, I think they specifically call out these wizard armor hands for gates are like chopping hands. Mm-hmm. And I'm sure that there's something you can do with the finger pointing. I mean, I have, instead of using them for the instead of using Zeo's usual pointing hand for his pose that he never does in the show, instead I've just used it to have him point at things.
Oh yeah, the finger guns are a lot of fun.
Yeah, I specifically, what came to mind was some shot from O's, where he just does a double finger to Ankh. Context. Anyway.
Yeah. I like the set. I've been saying this from day one. I'm kind of upset that they don't turn into the things like the two memory roids or whatever, but what can you do? Like, that probably wasn't possible. That not physically possible anyway.
Yeah.
So
I was gonna say, how do you feel now that you have it in person? Do you think it would have been possible at that scale? I mean, I guess not transforming ones, just like, would something with thin limbs like that work at that scale?
I think it would work, just like they wouldn't be able to do much.
Yeah. It would probably just be like a larger version of those, whatever those ride watch gadgets were called. I think they were just called ride gadgets.
Yeah.
Just like just like a large version of that, where it's just a single piece with a bunch of stickers and a display stand peg.
Mm-hmm. I would, however, definitely see this in like a Dai Soto or the premium Bandai release at the end of the show.
Mm-hmm.
More so the premium Bandai release at the end. So that's something I'm looking forward to. Hopefully that, makes itself known.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's a good set, but like the big caveat to this entire set is that you're gonna need extra bodies of just about everything, except for gates.
Yeah,
like,
this is
no gates required. This is all extra Geo bodies and then a Waz body.
Yeah, this is what you were saying before about how they just kind of abandoned us.
Yeah,
it's like we It's like we included stickers on Kuga armor so that for the people who like to display them separately, also screw you.
Yeah. This is the toy line is like the play pattern. This is where the play pattern fails miserably. 'Cause it's just a full set of armors. Who's buying this? I mean, yeah, you have the big push for Waz. But, like, outside of that, it's just... Oh, wait, no. You also have build. Excuse me. Sorry. How could I have forgotten? One of the biggest
I think this
disappointments of the set for me, actually.
Yeah.
But we'll get to that.
It sucks as an importer, but I can see how, like, if you're walking into a store and you see these, you would probably see them by the previous waves.
Yeah, like, really the only solace for me is that, like, this isn't for us. We are lucky to have these at all.
Well, I would say it's similar to the issue of why can't I see this movie that's tied into the show.
Yeah.
Decade's movie was a mistake.
Yeah, most of Decade's stuff was a mistake, but
Anyway,
yeah.
Agito armor.
Yeah, this is, again, don't have enough armor bodies yet. They're coming in the mail, but I can't speak to these. How are these?
They are, well, the way I describe all of these designs that come from the toy packaging is it's about everything that you would probably want for that character as far as representation goes. And,
really?
Well, yeah, as in, like, from a design standpoint, like, it's Agito's chest, Agito's crests, and the shoulders look like these splayed open crests.
I feel like it's really just sort of like bare minimum.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you got Forze, you got O's, like, they could have leaned in,
Yeah,
but
well, I'm saying that within
being like toy exclusives,
Yeah, but I'm also speaking within the context of knowing that this is following a template.
That's fair.
Yeah, and yeah, there are some that are a little bit more interesting, like Kabuto, because it's got more to work with. I've said before that Agito armor is similar to Kuga armor, where it's about as basic as the character it's based on.
Yeah.
And there's not even a weapon to include with him, even if they did that normally. I mean, personally, I would suggest someone make a frying pan, just in reference to a specific moment.
Hey man, I got you. I can make a frying pan. Well, let's make it happen.
Pretend that it's a Lego frying pan.
I haven't watched Agito. I'm sorry.
There's a very specific moment. I don't even remember what the context was, but he had to play tennis with someone, and he just kind of showed up with a frying pan instead of a racket.
That's fantastic. I'm very happy about that.
I loved Agito. Anyway, what they did include was a very unexpected accessory for Gates.
Yeah.
It's just like this. This is something that I enjoy about the blog, and I think you were saying before it kind of adds an additional layer of enjoyment for this line. It's the context of this was they wanted to see if they could figure out a way to make him hold the bow in a realistic way.
Yeah,
and it's just whatever. Let's just try something out.
Yeah, I like it's the charm of the blog, man. Like you come for the the actual good toys, and you stay for the charm. Like I don't think I'd be going this long, nor would I have gotten like all these extras if not for this blog, because I don't know. They're good people. They're trying to give you some good stuff. Yeah, and legitimately, I'm happy with everything I'm getting.
Yeah, and
for all their faults.
Like one of the things that I enjoyed recently was when they revealed Omazeo, and they were talking about the gold on him. The guy who runs the blog describes something along the lines of, "I was rushing around the Bandai office trying to match paint and stickers to get the right shade."
These guys are working hard, man. I love it.
Here we are talking about how they abandoned us.
We're so ungrateful. They friggin' abandoned me on the build Rabbit Dragon, but we'll get to it. I have issues.
But in the meantime, another positive, Hibiki armor.
It looks good, and like again, haven't opened it yet. I'm just really happy about the drumsticks.
You're not going to be
happy about Rekka. Oh my god, I was probably going to get grilled by someone if I just left it at drumsticks. Ongekibo Rekka. I said it, okay? Okay?
Ongekibo Rekka.
Yeah.
Like I was
Now say it the way that the CSM driver does.
I don't even remember.
Yeah, I don't know why they changed it.
I'm going to guess he said it in his other voice. Ongekibo Rekka. Yeah. Anyway, what I was going to say is you're not gonna enjoy those stickers on the drums on the shoulders.
I'm looking at them.
It's a rounded surface.
Doesn't make sense.
It's a rounded surface. You know what to expect.
I'm gonna cry. I take everything back. They've abandoned us again. I'm a very fickle fan.
And the drumsticks, those are. I'm pretty sure.
What was that? What was that? Drumsticks?
Yes. I mean, I think some people who really love Hibiki will understand how stupid a lot of the names are to remember.
That's fair.
Ongeki, Sho, Shippu, like they just throw all sorts of words out there. Anyway, those I'm pretty sure are in scale. They seem smaller than they should be, but I think they are pretty small actually at the show.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Yeah, these look relatively in scale.
Yeah, like they should be small enough that they can be hidden behind the belt.
That's true. But then again, that's a thing of like, that's like aren't they different? Like they switch the props for like.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. I meant to say that with the Pandora's box, where it wouldn't be Kamen Rider without proportion changes.
Yeah, that's fair. Yep. That's probably what went on. That's why I had such an issue. Whatever.
But yeah, I'm very pleased that of all the weapons they could have included, they actually included this one because you can't really fake this one with Gates and Zio's weapons.
No, you can't.
Unless you got two swords.
Even then, too big.
And that's not gonna be good for a drum.
Yeah. Hey, you know what isn't good for a drum?
Cross-ZEvol.
That one. Wait, no, not. I mean, yes, not that, but also
Deno.
Rabbit Dragon.
Maximum Gamer.
Anything, legitimately anything.
So as the one who collects build, tell me about this one.
I'm pissed. I'm so angry.
Oh dear.
Well, not that angry. I mean, like, what I was promised is not what I got, because when I opened it up, The silver had like this like, I don't want to say gash because that's too big of a word, but like there's a significant like scuff on the silver part of the chest. It's like staring at me right in the face every time I look at it. I'm looking at this beautiful, beautiful silver, and there's this scratch right on it. I opened it up and it was already there. It was
that's
already
a shame.
there.
That's
yeah. QC failed me.
Oh.
I'm
So stickers.
Honestly, stickers are manageable this time around.
Stickers are very optional for the most part.
Yeah, because like, I mean, if you don't want to do up the back half of your figure, which Bandai doesn't feel like doing at all, you can skip most of them. You just need your standard like face ones, but really that's it. Even the belt stuff, that's a Dai Soto edition. So if you want it to like mesh well with your regular Soto figures, you don't need it.
Yeah, I actually just skipped the one that has the full bottles on it because I figured maybe I'll come back and collect more build. I don't know.
Did you not collect all of build?
Not at all. This is my first.
You're a failure. No.
I'm fine with
that. I've collected all of build. This is just another one I needed, and the gold and silver are so beautiful. That's why it hurts me so much that there's this QC issue. I feel like I've never dealt with a QC issue this egregious from Soto before. I don't know, man. I don't know how it made it out of the factory. This is not good.
Need to get a photo just to share with on the.
That's true. You know what? I'll post it to Twitter.
I was gonna say on Dai Soto Pop.
Yeah. And then I will link it in the episode.
Nice.
I'm actually making the picture right now. Go ahead and talk about the figure.
So I was when I was applying these stickers, I was thinking to myself, okay, so when people were collecting these, they had to like put stickers on the legs, and that was all it was.
Not always.
I guess there's contextual situations where you would need more.
Yeah, like on Rose Copter, you need to put the rose on, and like certain items, like the tiger, I think it needed to add stripes or something. I'm not fully sure because I've done so much of build stuff, but like the most aggravating thing were the leg stickers.
Yeah,
because some of them were so small they'd like fall off and like disappear into the ether.
Okay, that's fair. Because what I was thinking was, if all you had was the leg stickers, that's a pretty good line. I mean, just compared to how many stickers are with Zeo.
Yeah,
but then like the ones you do have are a little bit troublesome.
The thing is, they got kind of crazy once the other forms came in, because like when you had Cross, his like chest little wings that are on the front of his chest, completely unpainted. You're gonna need to stick those right up, and like all the flames on him, you know. Oh, and like the wraparounds on the shoulders weren't always great. Not shoulders, the biceps.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I am very pleased with how this looks. Like knowing, oh, there's the photo.
Yep, there it is. Take a look.
Just knowing that this is like a superior version of the stuff they were doing with build, that's pretty great. Oh, that scratch is not so great.
No, it's not. I am surprised that they didn't make it a little bit more uniform with like the quality of Geo though. I thought they'd definitely give us the swiveling wrists. That's a big surprise for me.
Yeah, it's like it is kind of a weird hybrid of Dai Soto stickers and this. Yeah.
Yeah, they like they have the mold for the hands. So I don't know why they didn't just give us hands.
I don't know. It seemed like their logic was, we want this to be consistent with builds like mainline. And
but then they painted it and gave us different stickers. So technically it's inconsistent. I mean, you know what? To be fair, these are a different price now. So the budget had to go somewhere. I guess it makes sense in that respect.
That makes sense, actually.
A little bit extra.
And I think also like the tops of the hip area, I think those stickers are something they never did before, or is that also Daisoto?
That's Daisoto.
Okay.
Tops of the hips, yeah, Daisoto.
Okay. Just I honestly, when Daisoto happened with X8 and Build, I just kind of looked at it and said, "Oh, it's just like slightly improved versions of things they already released." Okay, never mind. Like, I didn't even give it a glance until I saw that the Build one had swappable hands.
Oh. Well, like, you didn't collect them anyway. Why didn't you just get those? Like, I feel like they're more definitive versions than the retail releases.
Trying to get me to spend money.
Yeah, I am. Buy into Soto. Yeah, I mean, I guess that covers the entire wave overall. Like, I'm pretty happy with it. Again, they've got those little things that they always do where they want to try something out. They give us extra stuff. I mean, like, you said it before, the beat closer. Mm-hmm. They only put that in because they said that we didn't have enough, so they gave it to us. Like,
yeah, they don't word it in a way that says that they're sorry that they made a mistake, but they word it like, we heard that you guys, feel like we could have done something better with this, so we're doing something better with it. Mm-hmm. I think the display stands updated because of that. Yeah,
but that also bothers me because
consistency.
Yeah. But I don't understand why they didn't have hand ports to begin with. You'd think that'd be like a thing that you.
Well, now you've got this extension part with Cross-ZEvol that you can buy 50 of.
Oh, brilliant! Exactly what I wanted.
So that you can display all your build figures hovering above the ground.
Yeah, perfect. We are running a bit long. We are like an hour and 14 minutes in, but there's something I almost forgot to talk about, and I've been itching to talk about ever since we saw this image. But before that, did you have anything else you wanted to say about Soto Ride 6?
That was a good set.
It's a good set, yeah. It's a good time. You should buy it so that we could buy more, so that there's more available to everyone. Make it more popular. Buy stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is, really, this show is an entire commercial of Soto. We're not getting paid, so we really should be.
So the thing you wanted to talk about.
Yes. You posted in the chat, like, the same time that the Soto stuff came out. Was it Toei? Was it Bandai? Someone posted an image of D-End coming back with a brand new D-End shooty gunny thing. Mm-hmm. And that got me thinking, oh no. We're definitely getting this, aren't we? And where would this exist? Well, Decade exists in Soto form in the Plus series. And also, Woz is getting a new form in Ginga. And Ginga seems to have 3 separate forms within the ecosystem of Woz, and he's certainly a future rider, presumably.
Wait a second.
So what if...
I didn't notice that he had other forms.
Wait, am I incorrect?
You're right. I just pulled up
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. I didn't even notice that.
So my theory, my thinky space, leads me to believe that the potential Soto Ride Plus is going to feature D-End with the 2 guns because Soda's gonna give us everything. And then Ginga base form, the other form, and then the other form. So 4 figures, and then an accessory set for D-End and the rest of Ginga's little ecosystem. What do you think?
That's a set.
Yeah. I could see it happening. And I want it. Like, I didn't understand how, Ginga was going to exist on his own, like, as like a future rider. But now it's all coming together. And I want it.
I'm flicking through this, just trying to see if there's like a release date associated with Ginga's gear, but can't really find it.
Huh.
It's all very low quality images.
That's fair. Are we technically not supposed to know about Ginga? Like, we're not supposed to know about Trinity?
Oh, death memes.
Yeah. I mean, that's largely where my theory thing went. I don't know if you had any other thoughts regarding that matter.
No, it makes sense. And I was thinking, as you were describing it, that it seems like it would probably be released way later, just based on, when the Ride Plus first wave is going to come out. But then, But then my thought was, Decade was in the show in December. This is coming out in June. I think it's going to be fair if D-End takes a while.
Yeah, same here. So, I want it, and y'all have the layout for it, so make it happen.
Include a hand that has him holding a Cross-Z card.
Oh no!
I am definitely interested to see what they do with that D-End driver.
I'm actually very much interested to see, like, the sticker sheet that's going to be coming with both Decade and D-End. Are they going to give us tons of different sticker options? I think I said this on Twitter a while ago. I didn't even think about that. Oh, yeah, man. I said this on Twitter a while ago. I was like, if Decade comes with a mile-long sticker sheet of tons of different cards, I don't know what I'm about to do. But I would certainly consider buying tons of extra sets just to fill out the hands. Or I could just shapeways it. We'll see.
I was about to say, just like get some of that, figure out how to make your own mold of the hand.
Yeah. Get some shapeways action up in here.
Not even 3D printing, just like making your own physical mold.
Oh! I've seen a lot of Japanese customizers doing that, and I've kind of wanted to do it. That might be the avenue. Interesting. Thank you for bringing that up to me.
No problem.
Yeah. Like, I've seen them create these sort of temporary looking molds to manufacture new hands. Like, they used the Shodo hands as a base and then plug them into they make little ball joints at the end of them too.
Nice.
That is a good idea. Thank you. Oh man, I'm definitely gonna try that now. But guys, that's it. We're done. And hey, if you're not already following us on social media, do it. It's in the links in the description down below. So will all of, well, not all, but so will Malunis's recent blog post. So will his review that will be linked down below, and all the links to the news. So if you were lost at any point in the show, I don't know how you made it to the end of here, but you did. Good job. You might want to go back, rewatch it, and look at those. Yeah, keep it juicy. What? You're not going to say bye?
I was trying to think of something clever. Oh well.